Hello, I hope you're having a magical day. Welcome to Success and Beyond. This is the ebook for the Academy of Wealth, Alchemy, and Kinetic Energy, written by Dr. Rebecca Sullivan, the founder and instructor. I have infinite gratitude and appreciation for my beautiful family, my soul tribe, and the amazing mentors and teachers that have crossed my path through my journey. I will never forget my tremendous experiences treating the thousands of clients that I've been blessed with over the last 20 years. All of these amazing people have contributed to the development and success of the Awake Academy. As I surrendered into my true authentic self and lived the content of this academy for myself, I fell in love with the man I now call my husband. I am blessed to have a true divine masculine man as my partner in this journey we call life. Most of all, I would like to honor my guardian parents, who are the embodiment of all that is, who literally stood by my side throughout the entire process and taught me what true unconditional love is. I believe true love is the most important energy to bring to our 3D experience. Attracting true love and accepting true love is a representation of one's ability to fall unconditionally, truly in love with yourself. My teachings are geared towards attracting and sustaining this energy in your life so that you can attract love on all levels, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. There are enlightened truth seekers that will be drawn to this program. It is my responsibility and purpose to align these souls to the frequency of their authentic selves. It is their time to step forward and shine. Your life is your purpose, and your purpose is your life. As these truth seekers align to the frequency of who they truly are, they will activate and burn like the most passionate fire. This activation will in return activate the souls that they are around. The graduates of the Awake Academy will be aligned to the true frequency of success as they are trained to give this torch to others. True love, health, joy, and financial abundance all come from this frequency. This frequency is called the 0 point. This academy is for anyone who has a calling to obtaining this state of being. The techniques in this academy are unique and designed to set current entrepreneurs apart from everyone else. It's designed to set you apart from everyone else. Competition will be a lower frequency, and that term will not be utilized anymore. Aspiring entrepreneurs will find the skill set, know-how, mindset, and energy set to begin their personal journey, no matter what they're doing, to true success and freedom. My whole life has been a training to allow me to be qualified to be your teacher in the Awake Academy. The best time to embark on any journey is in the midst of you living your life. This is because as you learn the teachings, this energy will surface in your everyday life so that you can make permanent life shifts on every level, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whether you're dealing with your career, your love life, your family life. This academy is for you. In order to truly learn anything, you must embody it, become it, live it. It becomes who you are, and using these techniques will be instinctual and natural. Find your passion. I poured my heart and soul in the makings of the Awake Academy and its contents. This 16-week academy is designed to get you into the energy set of true success on all levels. However, you'll be welcome to repeat this academy and join us for lifetime access. Although this is a 16-week academy, I have students that are still coming back from 2 to 3 years ago because this becomes a life thing. As you learn the teachings, what you'll notice is there's a lot of content in this academy. As you learn the content, you'll begin to understand it in layers. So if you decide to come back and revisit the modules, you'll understand it on a different level the second time that you do it. Each meditation that you do, it works in layers as well. It might work on one layer of your DNA, and then the second time you do it, it will go deeper and deeper and deeper. Most people, because this is ultimately a self-paced academy, graduate within 6 or 7 months. We are here to make sure that you don't give up on yourself. So although this is self-paced, which means take a vacation, live your life, repeat the modules over and over again. We will monitor your login access lovingly to make sure that you don't give up on yourself. If we find that you are having a difficult time with a block or program or something in life that has come up, you are assigned a mentor who will help you to schedule a healing session, which are offered free weekly for the students in the Academy. Welcome to Awake, the Academy of Wealth, Alchemy, and Kinetic Energy. This Academy will change your life forever. Most of our students say it's like getting a full being makeover, seeing this earth, the 3D reality, in a whole different light. True wealth is a wealth of the mind, body, and soul. A person who is financially rich but emotionally depressed or physically sick is lacking true wealth and abundance. Awake teaches you and your clients and your family and your friends to blissfully reach a state of 0-point consciousness. This is a place where the only moment in time is the moment of now. In the moment of now exists a very important torsion field of energy called the 0 point. So we wake up every day and we remember our past, and we are striving for our future in order to set what we do that day. As you wake up in the 0 point, you learn to set a clear slate for yourself that day so that you can create without the stress of the past or the future. When you access this point, you are embodied in a vacuum that will effortlessly and easily allow you to manifest a life of wealth, true love, perfect health, and spiritual evolvement. Before designing this New Age Academy, dozens of extremely successful people were studied. The definition of success for this purpose implies that the person is financially wealthy, happily in love, physically healthy, and spiritually abundant. Every successful person or entrepreneur that was studied and modeled had a way of thinking, acting, and being that just naturally attracts success. This way of being is existing in the 0 point field of consciousness. The Academy focuses on you first and foremost. Awake is unique because you will learn how to do the techniques for yourself first in order to consciously create and manifest the reality that you deserve and desire. As you heal, you activate your light body. Once you activate your light body, others will heal by just being in your presence. Remember, your true purpose on this earth or in the 3D reality is to find your joy. That's why we're here as human beings. So in order to find your purpose outside of you, whether it be, I want to work here, I want to do this, I want to help people, if you're lacking true joy within, then really you don't have a purpose. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself. So you are your purpose in life. And once again, you will activate others outside of you by activating this beautiful light body of yours that's activated as you live in joy and true love. At the completion of this academy, you will be an internationally certified integrative and holistic energy healing practitioner. You will receive quantum shifting certification, neurolinguistic programming life coach certification, neurolinguistic programming spiritual certification, 0 point acceleration certification, DNA encoding certification, medical intuitive certification, certification as a hypnotherapist, and new to the Academy is the certification as a play coach. Play stands for Psychedelic Languaging, Activation, and Encoding. This is a course that certifies you as a natural plant medicine coach, practitioner, or even facilitator if you desire. Details of this certification are discussed later. And remember, the Reiki 1, 2, and 3 has been added at no additional cost to Awake. And for this month, Tantra is offered at no additional cost as well as a promotion. Awake is for anyone who is in the process of an awakening and stepping into their divine power. This academy can benefit energy workers, life coaches, intuitives, doctors of any kind, lawyers, entrepreneurs, artists, actors, mothers, sisters, fathers, friends. Basically, if you're living in this 3D reality, then you need to know how to consciously create your life in this way. The graduates of Awake will never stop revisiting the portal because it's a one-stop shop. Awake emotionally, physically, and spiritually cleanses you and resets you while teaching you how to do the exact same thing for your loved ones and clients. There is so much content in the Academy that you will have lifetime access to it. You can retake this Academy as many times as you need and desire. Even after receiving all of your certifications, maybe you have graduated and you're getting new clients and you need to come back and revisit the portal to learn how to go deeper into what you've already learned. Maybe something has come up in your life. Come back, get on the calls, get the free healing sessions, have consultations. You'll always be a part of the Awake Academy community. We have a large community with about 400 to 500 people active at a time. There are quite a few life coaches and energy workers advertising their services. One of the biggest complaints that I hear when people come to me is, I'm not getting clients. This is because you can't be like everybody else and expect to stand out. The Awake Academy teaches you how to tap into the unique self, your authentic self, and advertise in an organic way where you will get paid to do what you love anyways. Your soul family, which will be your ideal clients, friends, and loved ones, will gravitate towards the authentic frequency of the true you. This is the physics of miracles. An example of this is we had a lady in the Awake Academy who loved gardening. And there is a module within Awake that teaches you how to talk to plants as they heal you. So you're healing plants and it's how to receive healing from plants. She absolutely loved this module. And she designed her own course with 10 different videos as she was working in her garden about how she was healing the plants and the plants were healing her. She had so much fun doing it. She wasn't even expecting it, but she became extremely successful. And those 10 videos ended up being very lucrative for her. The modules in Awake are so unique and diverse that you will have the tools to work with any client that comes to your awareness. The teachings in Awake are not just for the students who will be taking clients, but for everyone who wants to be successful in any career, love, or health. If you are interested in becoming an energy worker, life coach, or any type of healing practitioner, I guarantee you will not find the diversity of techniques that magically play off one another in any other academy. I've taken what works from A to Z with the thousands of clients that I've seen in the past and bundled it together in this academy. I was able to see anyone who walked through that door, whether it was a person who needed physical, emotional, or spiritual help. Furthermore, I teach you what it's like to work interactive online, remotely, and through the phone with your clients. It's very important that you learn this in this new age and time. There is no such thing as time and space, so you can do energy work from anywhere. Artists, real estate entrepreneurs, CEOs, stay-at-home moms, and many other people from all walks of life have thrived from Awake. Why? It's simple. Awake teaches you to shine from the inside out, and that light is what the universe is drawn to when you are attracting a positive 3D reality. The youngest student that we've had thus far is 17, and the oldest student is 85. Magic does not discriminate. Once again, after completing Awake, the following certifications are awarded. The main certification is the Integrative Energy Healing and Holistic Practitioner Certification. Once again, this is internationally recognized. Many people ask me this, who can I see? Can I see people in my state? Can I see people in other countries? Yes. When I was a psychologist, one of the things I didn't like was I was licensed by the state, which meant that I could not see anyone outside of my state. When you are licensed under a federal body, it means that the content of what I'm teaching is monitored by the federal government. When it's internationally recognized, you can see people from Zoom, over the phone, in all 50 states of the United States, Canada, and any other country that you choose to work with. Under the umbrella of the Integrative Energy Healing and Holistic Practitioner Certification is a Quantum Shifting Certification, Medical Intuitive Certification, DNA Encoding and Re-Engineering Certification, Neurolinguistic Programming and Life Coaching Certification, 0-Point Acceleration Certification, Hypnotherapy Certification, Reiki 1, 2, and Reiki Master Certification, Shamanic Healing and Journeying Certification, and once again, the New Play Certification, which stands for Psychedelic Languaging, Activation, and Encoding. This is offered for this month as a bundle with Awake. And once again, the Tantric Pathway to Intimacy and Ecstasy is offered this month for free with the purchase of Awake. This is a 30-day online series that teaches you how to activate your own Tantra, to use Tantra with your partner as well, and how to use this with clients as well in treating them. This is an extremely valuable tool. What will you learn in Awake? What are in the modules? Each week of the Awake Academy, there are 2 modules that are released. The reason that there's only 2 modules released is because we don't want this to be a mind thing. We want you to embody this in your mind, body, and soul. So when you learn a module, you will be doing it 24/7 in your life. When you learn how to get into the field of the heart, that's something that you'll be doing 24/7. When you learn how to navigate certain energies, you'll be doing it 24/7. When you learn how to take advantage of different brainwave states, you'll learn how to do that 24/7 so that you can consciously create. Each module consists of a video, audio meditation, and a PDF. Awake covers all types of learning, the visual, the auditory, and the kinesthetic learner, because you'll be watching the video, you'll be reading the PDF, you'll be practicing the audio meditation as you're being healed, and you're listening to this at night, and then you're kinesthetically practicing what you learn by getting on the Zoom calls and getting practice partners as well. The structure of this academy is designed to adapt to anyone's learning style and processing speed. Remember, this is lifetime access and self-paced. You can take as long as you need to complete the modules. Furthermore, this is not the type of academy that you go to and it's stressful in learning, where you are saying, oh, I have to go to school today, and you're not looking forward to it. This is designed to be fun and informative and excite you into applying it to your everyday life. So if you have concussions, or if you have trouble learning, or if you're diagnosed with ADHD, you're going to be absolutely fine in taking this academy. Awake adapts to the schedules of students who work full-time and have children. Many people are transitioning careers during this process or have a full-time career. Once again, you're doing 2 modules a week. It's designed like that so the content can assimilate in your sleep cycle weekly. The modules are organized in a fashion where they fundamentally build upon one another. The processing time from Thursday to Sunday is essential to allow the content to integrate into the subconscious mind. Learning too fast can be overwhelming. There are Zoom calls weekly. There are 8 interactive Zoom calls weekly, because even though this is an online academy, the interactive component is very important. During these 8 Zoom calls, which you don't have to get on all 8, there's just so many of them because of people's schedules. If you can make 1 or 2 a week, that is amazing. 4 of these Zoom calls will be question and answer, where the students come on and they're asking myself or the other instructor questions and receiving answers about their learnings. They're talking about their experiences through their life and healing, or how they've applied this to their own clients. There's also Zoom calls where you will be getting in a breakout room with one other student. You and that other student will be practicing what you learned on each other and healing one another as you're being supervised by myself or the other instructor. Also, there is sound and vibrational healing on Sunday evenings. We have Manifestation Monday, where you can create your week by coming on a call that Monday. We have free 15-minute healing sessions weekly for you to sign up for, to get you through your own blocks and shadow energies and exposure issues that come up while you're doing the academy. I have taken the extra step to make sure that you cross this finish line by offering you all of these things. Once again, online interactive Zoom calls. You're getting healed while you're healing other people. You're getting free 15-minute healing sessions weekly. You're getting sound and vibrational healing, Manifestation Mondays. You are assigned your own mentor that you can reach out to when you need that person. We monitor your logins to make sure that you're not giving up on yourself. You should spend a minimum of 3 to 6 hours per week on class. However, you can spend as much time as you have practicing and getting on the calls. Limitless potential exists here. We will also assign you partners outside of the calls if that's something you desire. This academy is geared to teach you that there is no time and space in healing. It is important that you learn to do this work over the phone and video, as we said. Module 1 talks about connecting to your heart space, creating rapport with yourself and clients to establish much needed trust. It's that heart space connection. Your connection to your heart space is your connection to all that is. This connection is essential in all that you do. It is a space of being in the moment, unity, stillness, and relieves you of ego-based decisions when it comes to yourself and your clients. It is through residing in your heart space that you will establish the best relationship with yourself and your clients. This is crucial to tap into your authentic self and manifest your true purpose. What a fun and rewarding way to begin the Awake Academy. Plus, you will enjoy the guided meditation and healing that guides you to this space. Module 2. 95% of all beliefs and energies that we carry are not ours. This module will teach you how to clear discarnate and foreign energies that we have in our subconscious minds, as well in our energy fields and on a soul level. You will learn to do this on yourself and others as you desire. Module 2 also focuses on clearing imprints that have been embedded during emotional or traumatic events or just throughout your life through teaching. Modules 3 to 5. This is developing your intuitive abilities and your abilities to read your client. Channeling is everything in life, whether you are living your life consciously and bringing your heaven to earth or whether you have clients. Intuitive abilities are extremely important. Everyone has the ability to utilize their intuition and become clairvoyant. Some people may already be clairvoyant and intuitive, but need to learn how to harness and focus this ability. Either way, when you master this ability, the way you live your own life and your ability to help others will dramatically change forever for the better. Module 6, the 4 Ps, probe, pair, pluck, and program. This totally resets the subconscious to allow functional conscious behaviors and clear blocks on conscious, subconscious, energetic, and soul level. Module 7 is release fat, fear, anger, and trauma. By the way, this literally does release fat because when you gain weight, the fear, anger, and trauma gets trapped in your fat cells. So as you lose weight, that fear, anger, and trauma can come back out. So it's important to learn how to energetically release it. So that's a really cool name for this. Releasing fat, fear, anger, and trauma, Module 7. Module 8, the star seed and blue ray activation. Everyone loves this one. Module 9, muscle testing, creation of feelings and downloads. Module 10, talking with your spirit guides and deceased loved ones. Module 11, reading and programming inanimate objects, land, and jewelry. And this is where we go into the plant stuff as well. Module 12, tracking energy. This is so extremely important. I took this class 11 times and spent $700 each class. And with this, you can just do this as much as necessary, but tracking energy is extremely important. The channeling of energy and tracking it will get you everywhere. Module 13, the Spider-Man technique and remote viewing. Module 14, shadow self-work. Module 15, the clearing and balancing of your chakras. Module 16, neuro-linguistic programming. I took 13 days of neuro-linguistic programming for 12 hours in 2002. This was after I graduated from 9 years of graduate school. Those 13 days of neurolinguistic programming blew my entire 9 years of school out of the water. Module 17, timeline therapy. Module 18, eye movement integration. Module 19 through 24 is hypnosis and NLP. Module 25, how to communicate with the physical body. Modules 26 and 27, conversations with the physical body. So this is really how to communicate with the physical body on a holographic level and to do body talk so that you can get that medical intuitive aspect of this. Module 27B, Reiki 1 and 2. 27C is Reiki Master. Module 27D is the Ho'oponopono. That brings everything to full circle. Module 28, very important, aligning the business chakras with your personal chakras. When you develop a business, you need to have that heart space of that business in unison with your own heart space. They both need to be in the 0 point. Module 29, how to record audio meditations and hypnosis sessions, podcasting, and website options. Now we're getting into the business development. We also have business calls on Sunday at 1 o'clock p.m. We have business calls. So you'll learn these business modules, but every Sunday you can get on as we help you to develop your business. This business part is important, and a lot of academies leave this part out. Module 30, YouTube and making of videos. Module 31, logos and mission statements. Module 32, social media development and marketing. Module 33, we're talking about the conclusions, wrapping everything up, and we're talking about audio meditations and how to use this in your business. Play is the psychedelic languaging activation and encoding. This is an 8-week certification that will certify you as a psychedelic coach. This is a niche that will be exploding. It is already taking off. Psychedelics such as ayahuasca or psilocybin. It teaches you how to work with clients before, during, and after their plant medicine ceremonies. When someone goes to a plant medicine ceremony, they are often at a loss of how they're going to stay in that energy. And they can't just go and see anyone. They have to go see someone who understands what goes on during a natural plant medicine ceremony. If you decide to take play, during these 8 weeks, I will be guiding you in the meditations of what you're going through during a natural plant medicine ceremony. People have actually said they experience psychedelic effects in the purging just by going through these 8 weeks of play. But to take this one step further, we have ceremonies that only people in Awake and Play can come to. And you will get emailed opportunities to come to Awake plant medicine ceremonies about every other month. We go to Mount Shasta, California. We go to San Jose, California, Oakland, California. We've been to Denver. We've been to Michigan. We've been to DC. We've been to Sedona, Arizona. So we do this at many different places. We're actually creating a facility in Costa Rica, which will be up and running next year at this time. My goal is to position you to be at the top of this market. In the play certification, you will learn and heal through the morphic field of the plant medicine, as well as to be the best coach in the field. If you attend a ceremony and you feel like this is something you want to do, we're going to take this one step further, and for free, we're going to teach you how to make the ayahuasca brew, which is just so magical. And we're going to teach you how to facilitate so that you can have your own intensive clients if you want. If you like magic and miracles and paranormal, this is it. Americans and Canadians and the rest of the world are flocking to countries such as Brazil, Peru, and Costa Rica to experience plant medicine. However, pre-ceremony and post-ceremony integration is the key to success of this treatment. The need for psychedelic coaches has skyrocketed and will continue to do so. What happens after you graduate? Upon completion of graduation, you will have the option to be listed as a practitioner or coach on the website. You will be 100% ready to be an independent entrepreneur as well. Other graduates have been hired by hospitals or doctor's offices or holistic centers. There is lifetime worth of material here, and you are welcome to come back and repeat it as necessary. The techniques in Awake, once again, are internationally recognized and will open doors in so many different directions. Now let's talk about your investment in Awake. The first investment in this academy is the willingness to love and invest in yourself. Awake is all about unlocking limitless possibilities by honoring your authentic self. In order to reveal this gold nugget within you, you need to be showering yourself with love. You are worth the investment, time, and energy. There is really no such thing as failure, only failing to try. Investing in yourself is not selfish, it's self-love. The most important investment is claiming now that you are worth it, that you are magical, and now is your time to shine. Your life is your purpose, and your purpose is your life. Many people who join Awake find out that they're star seeds, in particular a Blu-ray star seed, and that's someone who feels like they've been sitting on the sidelines for about the first 30 to 40, even 50 years of their life, and now they just have this urge to wake up their soul and find their calling. Once again, that calling is for you to live, really live in the space of joy. Once again, there's the investment of a minimum of 3 to 6 hours a week, or you can put in as much time as you want. Remember, you'll get out of it what you put into it. There are some weeks where you may only be able to put in 3 hours or 6 hours. Some weeks maybe you can't put in any time because you've taken a vacation or something's come up. And maybe a little bit down the road, because remember this is lifetime access, maybe you're having a difficult time and all of a sudden you're putting 10 to 15 hours a week because you need the help. We're here when you need us, and once again, this is self-paced. Now let's go over the different packages that we offer in Awake and the tuition for each. I am super proud of the price that I can offer this lifetime tuition for students at. If you were to go and price this separately at different academies and put it together, it would be well over $20,000. I know I spent quite a bit of money myself learning everything and then being able to teach it. So I'm very proud of the price I can offer this for. For lifetime access for the Academy of Awake, it's $4,995. If you were going to utilize Awake for only a year, which we have students on the call still from 3 years ago, that would be, just for a year, that would be less than $15 a day. And remember, with this package, you're getting the full Awake Academy. And for this month, you're getting the Tantra with it for free. Also, you're getting free 15-minute healing sessions weekly from graduate students that I personally pick and pay to do these healing sessions. So if you're having a difficult time, you can come and sign up for free to get these sessions done on a weekly basis. You're getting Manifestation Monday. There's 8 interactive Zoom calls a week. You're getting the healing calls when you decide to come on them through the week, and you're able to come and repeat classes as necessary. And furthermore, when I first started Awake, I put out a introductory price of $2,495. Anybody who is in Awake, if I add something to Awake, they will get that for free when it comes out. So the people that came in at the $2,495 price, they got Awake. They've received Reiki 1, 2, and 3 for free. They've received Play for free. They've received the Tantra for free. So if you sign up now and I put something in the Academy, you will already have access to that for free. So whatever I decide to put in the Academy in the future will be yours. I've had a lot of students that will spend some time watching Awake month after month after month, that whenever I was no longer offering Play as a free bundle to new students, they jumped on board and they said, I really wish I would have joined when I could have received Play for free. But there's plenty more to come. So by joining now and getting in at the low price of $4,995, which is once again less than $15 a day, if you were only going to utilize this for a year, if you're going to utilize this for 2 years, it'd be less than $7.50 a day. If you're going to utilize it for 3 years, it'd be less than $3.75 a day. So you are getting yourself positioned in a really good place where you're going to be receiving whatever I put in there. Right now we have the Reiki 1, 2, and 3. We have the Tantra. We have the Play for the people that decide to get it. Okay, so package 1 is the $4,995 lifetime access to Awake. Package 2 is the Awake and the Play bundled. Play is going to be launched separately next month. And for those people that aren't already in Awake or don't join this month, they're going to have to get Play separately, and that's going to be $2,995. But if you decide to purchase it with Awake for this month, you get that at a bundled price of $6,495. So you're saving $1,500 on the plant medicine certification. Package number 3 is Awake bundled with 16 individual 30-minute sessions with myself or the other teacher that helps with Awake. We both have very limited schedules. We only see Awake students for sessions, and we have about 3 open packages of this while I'm recording this ebook. So they're ongoing packages, but we only let so many students come in at that package because of time. Remember, with the Wake, the $4,995 package, you do get free 15-minute healing sessions weekly, but that's with graduate students. This package is Awake and 16 individualized sessions with myself or the other teacher, and you can use them lifetime access and whenever you want them. That's for $7,995. And the final package would be if you purchased Awake and Play together, but wanted the individual sessions as well. So Awake bundled with Play, bundled with the 16 individualized sessions with myself or the other teacher, is $9,495. All tuition is a tax write-off because we fall under one of 2 categories, which would be either the educational or the business category on doing your taxes in reference to spending money for a class or getting your business up and running or educational purposes. So we do give you that for a tax write-off as well at the end of the year. Now let's talk about the fact if there's a will, there's a way. So we offer many types of financing. First of all, if you pay in full, you get a 5% discount. The Awake Academy is signed up with PayPal Credit. This is a great option because they offer a 6-month no interest option, or you can decide to pay it off over a couple years and get a very low monthly payment. We have other options as well. We have Coach Loan Financing, and that's a financing company that focuses on financing people who want to become coaches or want to take these type of courses for themselves. And then we even have financing for people with challenged credit as well. So if you would get denied by PayPal Credit and Coach Loan, you would take that denial to Elevate, which is what we have for people with challenged credit. They would offer you 12 months, same as cash as well, and a low monthly payment. So I think the main decision is figuring out whether or not this is for you, and then we can figure out the financing beyond that. Coming up next is testimonials from Awake graduates. These are testimonials that were initially in video format.
Hi, my name is Jamie Crescent, and I am one of the first graduates from the Awake program. I found Dr. Rebecca after searching for answers to a health crisis that I had been struggling with for about 14 years. And I'm going to show you guys a clip that I found that's very embarrassing, and I would never want anyone to see it, but I want to show you guys where I was before I started the Awake program and how dire the situation was. The clip is actually from when I was getting better. So I actually looked a lot worse than I did in this video, but let me show you the before Jamie. Dude, I don't even need to take an old picture. I look scrawny, McScrawners on... I just need to wear a tank top and keep my hair like this because it looks good. And then they can just already see how skinny I am. And crazy eyed. So like I said, that was when I was starting to gain weight. I got down to 87 pounds and now I'm about 30 pounds heavier than I was in that video. And I just want to say that we can all do this. We can all heal ourselves. And I felt very called to do this course and practice the material every single day. And every single day I was doing healing exchanges. And once I healed myself, I really felt my power. I felt like I could do anything if I could heal myself from this battle that I had been struggling with for 14 years. I didn't really know what was going to come from taking this course. I just knew that it was something that I had to do. And subsequently, I have started my own energy healing business. I now work for the Awake program, and I've started 3 other companies. So I went from being a very sickly stay at home mom with no purpose, seemingly on the inside, to now feeling like I can do everything. Not only is the course material and the Awake program great, but all of the meditations have subconscious DNA downloads that help you clear out all the old traumas and programs and install new ones so that by the time you're done with the course, you're a totally different person. I don't even recognize that person in the video. I don't know who that is. When I try to go and find those traumas in my brain, I can't even find them. They're not even there. When I add up all the money I spent on doctor's visits, MRI, CT scans, barium swallows, you name it, psychotherapy, the Awake program is a fraction of the cost of the money that I have spent trying to figure out how to fix myself. And to me, my life now is priceless. You couldn't even put a price tag on this. So if you're ready to invest in yourself, in your self-healing, in your business, this is the place for you. I think everyone should love themselves enough to invest in this healing and this learning and come along on this journey. I hope you do.
My name is Michaela Stratum. I'm 21 years old. I live in Temecula. It's near San Diego in California. And yeah, I found this program a couple of months ago. The more I healed who I am, the more I was able to heal other people, the more I was able to have compassion for other people. That was the biggest take from this whole class is I walk around and I don't get mad at people anymore for little things that they do that I used to, because I'm like, I had so much healing to do. How about that person? Like that person probably has that healing to do too. So compassion is so much easier for me. And it feels that I'm on this high vibrational frequency all the time because I'm so healed and I'm constantly working on myself. I always feel like there's room for improvement. There's room for more healing. And that is like, I always used to, when the beginning of this course, I was like, okay, I am going to get to the end and I'm going to be completely healed and be fine. But it has taught me that I am always a student of the universe. Like I'm always a student of my guides. I'm always a student of all these new frequencies and new downloads that I continue to get. And I'm excited about that because it's like, I get bored easy. I'm a person that gets bored easy. And with this kind of thing, I never get bored. I feel so in tune with my soul purpose. Like I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't think without this class, I would have ever felt at home in my own body and on earth, because I was chasing this big, title as a doctor. Like that was my whole life. I was just chasing that title and I never felt rewarded, or I never felt like someone was giving me what I needed. I didn't feel recognized or seen until I would like do schoolwork or something and people would see I do good in my grades. And with this, I feel so validated and so seen and so heard by my guides and my new soul family. And I feel so good about myself. And I feel like this is so like what I want to do, you know? I knew that I didn't want to be a doctor anymore because I was going to be enrolled into pre-med school. And then I wanted more. I wanted to find the root problem of people's illnesses. I wanted to heal from within. And that was kind of when my journey started. My favorite part was learning in depth about like the body and the chakras and how easy it is to access our energy centers and how like impactful it is to be able to access your energy centers, because everything comes from them. And that was a really big eye opener for me, because I always used to correlate illness to a superficial part of myself, like, oh, it's bacteria or it's a viral infection, things like that. And I never thought that illness and mental illness and things like that could stem from problems in your chakra and misalignments in your chakra. I'm able to dig so much deeper. And even with myself, I feel I don't get sick anymore, because when I feel like a little off one day or the other, I can just be like, okay, I sit down and I meditate and I go into my chakras. I'm like, okay, where do I feel misalignment? Oh, my root chakra is off. Okay, let's meditate on that, work on that. I feel better like in an instant. I don't get nauseous anymore. I don't get panic attacks anymore. I used to have like crazy anxiety. Like I would have anxiety to the point where I couldn't breathe, couldn't talk. And I haven't experienced that once throughout this whole program. It's been 6 months since I've had a panic attack. It's completely gone. I don't get anxious anymore because I ground myself so fast. Like I get anxious, but I'm able to ground myself. And my favorite part is just like learning about all the energy centers and being able to utilize all of this healing tools in one session. And that was like really cool for me too. I was able to learn like 30 modules of stuff, but I'm able to take all of that and use it in one session on myself kind of thing. The audio meditations were intense for me. I was very resistant towards them because I've never really meditated that much before this course. And when I actually did do the first one, I wasn't a visual person before this at all. I wasn't super tapped in or whatever. I didn't know. And I did the first audio meditation and I could see my soul fragments. I could see these things coming into my mind. It was the most powerful experience. And every single meditation that I did after that felt so empowering. And I just kept getting more empowered, more empowered, more empowered. And to the point where I am so like, I can protect myself. I can keep my energy in. I can be grounded. It really was like the cherry on top of the whole course was the audio meditations. Cause I was so mind blown every time I was like, okay, I just got like crazy downloads from Rebecca. I even had dreams telling me, like repeating back the things that I heard on the modules. And it was a repeated thing. I would dream one night and then a couple nights later I would do a meditation and I would sleep and you would come into my dream and be like, okay, did you hear the meditation? Did you hear this? This is what you need to do. This is your soul purpose. Like you need to go after this and this is how you're going to do it. It was intense. I loved it. Rebecca has this composure on her, this calm, healing nature. And that's something that not everyone has. Like, it's like something that you're so well versed in. And like, I strive to do that when I have my own classes because it gives you more respect when you answer these questions with such confidence and composure. I have recommended it to a couple of people that I've met that just like want to get into spirituality. I'm like, it's not even just if you want to start your own business and become a healer. It is just as powerful if you just need to heal yourself. The testimonies that I've heard just in our class has been eye-opening for me because everyone has their own story and their own journey. And I haven't seen one person who hasn't healed from that. So definitely would recommend it.
Hi, my name is David, and I'm here to tell you that Dr. Sullivan is awesome. And I found the Awake program to be life-changing. So I'm a chemical engineer. I've designed and built power plants and chemical plants. My wife Valerie is also a chemical engineer, and we've been working together for about 30 years. About a year and a half ago, we were on assignment in Alabama building a manufacturing plant. Valerie had a severe back injury. One of the vertebrae in her back actually slipped out of place and pressed against her spinal cord. She ended up with severe pain in her low back, and her hips and her legs, was having muscle spasms 24 hours a day. It was in a lot of pain, really bad situation. So we did all the regular stuff. We went to our GP. We got muscle relaxers, pain pills, anti-inflammatories, even nerve blockers. Went through several types of each. The pills help with the pain, definitely, but not the condition. Still having muscle spasms. It was pretty bad. So we eventually saw a surgeon, had an MRI, and nothing he could do. We tried physical therapy. Valerie, at the end of that, Valerie still needed a walker, still only to walk about 120 feet to the end of the block and back with her walker once a day. That's where we were at. Dr. Sullivan was the first one that popped up. And so I contacted her through her website, told her all about Valerie and asked her if she could help. Now I had expected her to say like, okay, let's give it a try. Well, let's see what happens. But that's not what she said. She said, yes, I can help. And it was kind of like a positive affirmation. I really felt good. So I set up like 5 appointments with her, over like 5 or 6 weeks. Dr. Sullivan was really easy to talk to and to work with. I'd asked her if I could be on the call too to help support Valerie when we went to the doctor. I always took notes and was in all the appointments, just keep track of everything. Plus, I was really curious just to see what would happen. And so I think after the first session, I think Valerie started to improve. So I think it was after the second or third session, Valerie actually stopped needing her walker. And she could walk to the end of the block and back without it, was doing that every day. And I think after like the third or fourth week, Valerie actually decided she didn't need to go to physical therapy anymore. So we had talked with our physical therapist, and he had a list of things that she had to do if she was going to stop her physical therapy. And so I went and talked with him, and he said, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Valerie turned a corner. I really thought that, she hit a plateau, was never going to get any better, but she turned a corner. She's on the mend. She's doing great. I'm really happy to see it. She's got to be able to do these things, and then, she can come back after 3 months, maybe for a follow-up, and that'll be fine. She can do that. And she actually was able to do all those things, and she actually stopped physical therapy. During one of the sessions, Dr. Sullivan had mentioned that she had her own online academy called Awake, the Academy of Wealth, Alchemy, and Kinetic Energy. And she said she could actually teach us to do what she does. And even if we weren't interested in becoming healers, that this would be something that would really change our lives. And Valerie had improved so much. I really wanted just to keep her engaged, keep that whole thing going. So heck, I enrolled both of us right away. Interestingly, I've actually changed greatly since then. So I've actually developed clairvoyance and clairaudience and clairsentience. I can actually energetically connect with people, through Zoom or in the same room or whatever. It's really fascinating. I can even do healing, which I find quite amazing. And the work itself is actually fascinating. It's totally different than anything else I have encountered. So the course is actually laid out in modules. Each module has a teaching video with handouts and a meditation, and there's even a demonstration by Jamie. And Jamie is one of 3 teacher practitioners that work with Dr. Sullivan. They're all awesome. They're all very different, and they all work in their own way. And I've learned a lot just by listening. They're all different. They all talk about different things, and I've learned so much just by listening to them. She's also got weekly Zoom practices sessions with questions and answers. I found those to be really helpful. And the healing meditations, I think that I really like those the best. They actually worked, and they've actually healed me and changed me. So I'm an engineer. I'm kind of a quiet and shy person. I'll ask a question once in a while, but I don't really do the sharing thing. And I've had some really interesting experiences throughout the course. And Dr. Sullivan always seemed to be able to know when she would say, okay, David, tell me what happened this week. What module you're on? What are the things going on with you? And one week, I had something really interesting happen. I was sitting looking at playing a game on my cell phone early one morning, and I had the thought that there's a more intuitive way to do this. And something popped in the right side of my brain. I could hear it and I could feel it. And I was kind of spacey for a few days. And so I told Dr. Sullivan about that. And she said, okay, you're fine, not a brain aneurysm or anything like that. And after that, things really kind of picked up for me. I was actually able to see more, to get more information, to understand more. It seems to me with this whole healing business, one of the most important parts is getting the information. And I was actually able to do that, which is really, really fascinating. And so I actually had a private session with Dr. Sullivan, and she told me that she saw me writing a book. And during the weekly question and answer sessions, every once in a while, she said, hey, David, how you doing? How's your book going? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to write about. I haven't written the book yet. And so 2 weeks ago, I actually started getting energy healing symbols. And so I'm writing a book on energy healing symbols. And it's like I had a buried treasure in my yard and I dug it up. And it's been there the whole time and I didn't know it was there. I just had to get the shovel out and dig. So that's probably something I'll be doing for the rest of my life. So it's been like 3 months since I started the Awake course. And Valerie can walk up to 2 miles a day now, and she only takes 1 or 2 Advil a day for pain. She's improved greatly, still improving. I'm changing and I'm still improving. So I've actually decided I'm going to restart the Awake course from the beginning, because I originally took it, thinking we're going to help Valerie. Now I'm taking it thinking I'm going to help and focus on me. So I would just like to say I highly recommend the Awake course. It will change your life for the better.
Hi, my name is Kristen and I'm a recent graduate of the Awake program. I was really seeing so much growth within myself and with the people that I was working with. So many things that have happened since I started the course. I'm working right now. I'm doing this from a medical institute in Mexico that uses energy work. I've received job offers from corporations that want to integrate energy into their coaching program.
My name is Michaela Stratum. The more I healed who I am, the more I was able to heal other people. I'm on this high vibrational frequency all the time. It has taught me that I am always a student of the universe. I don't think without this class I would have ever felt at home in my own body and on earth. The testimonies that I've heard just in our class has been eye-opening for me, because everyone has their own story and their own journey, and I haven't seen one person who hasn't healed from that. So definitely would recommend it.
Hi, my name is David, and I found the Awake program to be life-changing. So I'm a chemical engineer. I've designed and built power plants and chemical plants. So I've actually developed clairvoyance and clairaudience and clairsentience. I can actually energetically connect with people, through Zoom. The work itself is actually fascinating. It's totally different than anything else I have encountered. It's like I had a buried treasure in my yard and I dug it up. And it's been there the whole time and I didn't know it was there. I just had to get the shovel out and dig. I highly recommend the Awake course. It will change your life for the better.
I hope this ebook has been very informative for you guys, and I am excited about a consultation with you or the chance to actually get to work with you in person.